Hello and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. In the last episode, we did a lot of things. We earned a lot of meat, we got a job as a contractor in the local park, and mostly cleared out all the things, but there are still things that we did not do. We are to talk with Charles for the sake of discovering if he maybe knows what happens to the stolen urn from the cathedral. I saw your name in the visitors book at St. Polycarp's. Oh, sure, I do a little whittling to pass the time now and again, and sometimes I go to St. Polycarp's to look at their gargoyles. Here, have one. Gargoyle charm. Spook armor. Might be useful. A little wooden gargoyle on a leather strap whittled by Charles Wallace. The base has the motto, "Keep on trucking," carved into it. Oh, neat, thanks. Did you lose something? Misplaced the chuck key to my drill. What's a chuck key? It's a twisting little thing for tightening the chuck on a drill. Any idea where you lost it? I kind of gotten too far. The cord in this thing got stuck in the outlet, and it's not long enough for me to drill anything that isn't in this neighborhood. I can help you look for it. Oh, that would be great. Like I said, it's got to be nearby. Just wander around. I'm sure it'll turn up. There's a button on your map labeled Wander. Okay. I mean, I was probably going to do that anyway. A fast-talking salesman approaches you and starts his pitch before you can cross the street to avoid him. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? Absolutely not. I thought you might say that. Understandable. But what if I told you that this was no ordinary encyclopedia? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? So likely as to be certain. Step a little closer, would you? You wouldn't. You stand your ground. He waits a few seconds, then takes a step towards you. He opens his trench coat to reveal a set of dog-eared paperback books. This is no collection of boring facts. This is an encyclopedia of blue humor, a multi-volume collection of the lewd and lascivious, a trove of truly tasteless treasure. It's a set of books of dirty jokes, precisely, and it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. Surely shocking joke. A set of dog-eared paperback, blah, 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 blah. Somebody must have carefully assembled this out of the individual volumes found in filthy public bathrooms. Sure. The man takes your meat and winks at you as he stuffs it in his pocket. Enjoy! Aren't we done? What are you waiting for? I want you to watch you read it. No. You see a glint of metal underneath a nearby bush. Hey, there's that thing Charles Wallace lost. Nice. Now we can hand it back immediately. No experience. How are we looking for that? 62. Hello. That is enough to get this one. Mass extra hit points. I could also get more experience from gathering. Yes, sirree! Do the others become more expensive than that? No, they don't. Okay, good. Right. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, yes. Duchess House? Was that his name? Ooh. Ah, biscuit! Oh, what the ever... This rock is steaming. Comforted. Phlogistic resin. Amble away? No. I wanted to look at the rocks. Why do all the rocks in his yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. So these aren't hobo. Ooh, a date! Oh, that's experience. This almost looks like the glyph is a shorthand version of the word shit. Just like smooshed all together. Probably shouldn't just barge in. Why not? What was it? So he's a sea captain, or at least a captain. But I take it he might be be a sea captain, even if it didn't specifically say that he was a sea captain. I don't have any leather jackets. I am, by some means, governmentally employed. So, I'm not milkman. Sweepstakes will probably require moxie. I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? Five urns, go away. That is weird. I'm the milkman. Got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. Right. I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Don't want any. Buzz off. Congratulations, you won the sweepstakes. Fat chance, never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? Didn't enter no sweepstakes, no how. Scrap. So he does have an multiple. I mean, we could go to Mrs. Brewster, or we could go to the hobo camp and see if we can't learn more about hobo language, but first we are apparently getting into a fight. You barely have time to react as the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning. Then bursts in a rain of earth as several large slimy tentacles force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and groping at their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was, ah! Ah! So far, the thundering is a mixed bag. What are these? Sleaze damage. And they are all focused on me! 6 damage. So that would actually kill me, unless I, of course, manage to bring one of them down to not being alive anymore. Still, it can kill me, because, as you might know, the thundering doesn't care whom it is hitting. Okay, so I go before both of them. That means that Gabby will take this one out. Yes! Perfect execution! Tentacle-skinned hatband. Add +1 spooky armor to a hat. Oh, curious. You follow a trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement from the place where the tentacles popped up out of the ground to the place where, presumably, they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously. Because that place is a house with slimy, wriggling tentacles poking out of all its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? Well, we're not going there just yet. We want to... Hi there, Howie. Speaking of hobo code, can you teach me? Hobo code knowledge increased. Hi there, Samuel. Any hobo codes? Sure. Thanks. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me, and your name was Rain? Got in the one. Great, how you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints that would make any sense to describe. Got any hobo tips? Oh, actually, seeing as she's new here, how you liking camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck, huh? See you around. Teach me some hobo code. Veronica, hobo code. How about Johnny? Do you have anything more hobo code? Who? Ah, yes. According to the hobo code, code. I am, of course, obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I will grant you a boon. See my tongue? I can lift a I can live 5. A 10-pound barbell with this tongue. No language can possibly stop me. Open code is an entirely written language. It isn't spoken. Did I say tongue? I meant fingers. Pens fold like paper straws in my grip. That doesn't sound optimal for writing, but I'll take it. You'll earn the boon. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? That is the hobo code symbol for boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. Letter said you were working on some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not that information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. Ah, shucks. Was there any other hobos round? I mean, yes. Letters McCabe. Right. Guy really jazzing up the place. Heidi. Hi there, I'm Rain. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson. Or just 52 for short. Yeah, is that because the 52 white keys on the pianos? Nope. Ask about the piano. Wow, it's lucky that they happen to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, I took a few trips. This one mean arpeggio, those two pointy things are crescendo and decrescendo. And this one here is a treble clef. I mean, due to supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently BYOG. Condiments are still available to camp residents. Ample condiments, but you don't feel right taking any. Well, I'm not technically a resident, so. Oh. Wonder if there's anyone in here that I can. Okay, I literally can't go any further than this, right? Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't. No, that's still not the map. Back to Plunkett Street. Oop. You round a street corner and encounter a woman in a welding mask using tightly focused magical fire to cut the fenders of a parked car. Hey, that isn't. I'm pretty sure that isn't your car. There's a polite cough behind you, and you're turned around to see a muscular woman in oil-stained coveralls casually flipping a large wrench in one hand. Is this your car? No. Then it ain't your business neither. Maybe we should teach you a little lesson about minding your business. You just said it isn't mine. Boast your way out of it. Listen, you gals are going about this all wrong. You'll get much more usable parts of this jalopy if you take it back to your garage first instead of trying to strip it quick and dirty on the street before a cop shows up. Huh? Well, yeah, we usually do, but Hotwire Nancy's visiting her ma today. Good thing you met me then. You two go on ahead and get your tools ready. I'll get the car there for you. What? What are you gonna do about it? Gonna push it there. You roll up your sleeves and slap your guns. Gonna push it there. This little machine ain't nothing for a 3-time state varsity wrestling champ. Huh? Well, lend me a wrench, just in case the axles lock up on me. The tin lissies blink at you as you start limbering up with some shoulder stretches, then shrug at each other. Alright, we'll go unlock the garage door. Don't take all day. She tosses you the wrench, and the two of them head off down the street. Suckers! Alright, let's see if the writing on the pavement is now legible to me. Maybe? I mean, I haven't specifically gotten a saying that said level up. Ha ha ha! But apparently I have. There's some hobo code on the sidewalk. Sandwich April 1858. What's that all about? Can we see perks? Hobo literacy. You understand some. Oh, level 9. Oh. Interesting. But we got a new. Alright, I already read those. I think it was here. Nope. I don't think I had anything that old. Pressed ham panini. A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date. So that's what that code was about. Do I have anything else? Oh, yes. The cover story for that date is the sinking of the Qa'Rajh, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best effort to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. Maybe that is enough to get us to, Gabby takes a piece of candy out of him, Perth. Alright. Nothing, okay. I was hoping that maybe gaining that information would allow us to alleviate some way of getting to... We got two places that we haven't been to. Miss Brewster's and Tentacle House. I mean, we could also go a wander and see if we can't find anything. We're pretty good for combat, so... biscuits? Long before you actually turn the corner, you hear two glocklins playing their high-pitched plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you kind of wish you were. Geez, you two, can you tone it down a bit? Ha, tone it down, say you. What about if we tone it up? What about if we up-tone? They start playing even louder. It's like if someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot you through the ears. Yeah. Look, friends, you're going about this all wrong. Don't you know anything about modern music? What's important is the notes that you don't play. What? What mean you the notes we play not? I can see you have a lot to learn. You better start by practicing not playing any notes at all. Then, once you get good at that, you can focus on learning which specific notes not to play. I see that this modern music is a tricky business. The goblins stare at their glockenspiels, carefully not playing them. As you leave, you hear one accidental plink, followed by urgent shushing and apologies. Whew! I love how silly this is. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffled us up to you with a determined expression. This again. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear. Operator, get my worthless son on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first look at her son. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Bah! Probably gabbling with one of his floozy girlfriends. He shuffles away angrily, and you gain 4 meat. Oh, free candy. Oh. As you're walking past one of Ocean City's many disused public urinals, you notice that one has been filled up with ice cubes. As you investigate further, for some reason, you notice that one of them isn't an ice cube after all, it's a frozen rock. Frosty Flakes, hooray! Let's go to Mrs. Brewster's. Encounter? Hey, yeah, we can do this again. Yep. If nothing else, I can probably sell those guns. Oop. Nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. Hello? Oh. They're called tubes, but in this case, there are 3 of them. Oh, look at that. Sorted grease. No? Alright. If you're bored of this boarding house, you could just always leave. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with all you acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file upstairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me. Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry I don't have any vacancies. Well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder. Oh, yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Maybe I can help. Name is Rainbows. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like that Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Yeah, that's a deal. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go in and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the doors so no one would mess around in there. All right. Are there any useful... A little note next to the phone says, do not use phone. Okay. Only Mrs. Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Is she now? Radio plays agreeable music at a polite volume. Ooh. The potted flower saw nothing. Alright. I get it. 3C. Well, that's 2C and 2D. Room 2D, but if really they're all 2D if you think about it. Nice. So these are all 2s. Well, and one more. Yep. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Mrs. Brewster the most. Extra high heels. You know I gotta. You know I gotta. I was expecting something like that, but still. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. Holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor, and like Mrs. Brewster said, nobody in sight. This throw rock looks pretty ordinary. You roll the rock and whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned onto the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecahedron, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Is this some kind of ritual killing? Great. Like a regular old murder wasn't enough. Check yourself for clues. Hi, Rain. Handful of clean water. I can fish. Sure, is that how I get clues? Nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Alright, well. Obviously, some of the guests... Well, Mrs. Brewster had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay, the crux of it all, isn't it? Yes. Let's start from the start. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Thanks. So he's not in two... I mean, unless end of the hall means these two. Alright. You knock on the door and a salesman sticks his head out. Yeah? Oh, hey, I know you. Yeah, you're the guy selling pants from before, right? That's me. What's up? Wanna buy some pants? Not just now. I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket, dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. It's something. Ooh. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we met before. You sold Derringers, right? That's right. You should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. I'm investigating this murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy there who sells occult stuff. Even white birth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. I see. I don't think Gabby would help in this. Yeah, something I can... Oh, hey, we meet again. Yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding? Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. Well, I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. I'm sorry. I mean, that checks out. You knock on the door and a salesman looks out. Hello? Who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know is that about the other salesman is the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay, let's just break that one down. He isn't. Is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. Okay. You knock on the door. A voice calls out without opening. Hi, I'm investigating a murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? Don't know any of these guys. Although I think there's a guy who sells brushes whose neighbors with a guy who sells pants. Okay. Well, that gave me jack squat and all. As expected, really. As expected. I am curious, though. Why is that one locked? Excuse me, Miss Brewster, who lives in 2C? If they didn't answer and the door's locked, that's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not, that's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. I guess you have a point there. Well, I think what we want to do is walk up. Oh, no. Of course. There you go. Sorry about that. That was someone on Messenger who seemed keen to start a group chat. Okay, no, that was not something either. But didn't we have a couple of these? Well, oh yes. I thought they would stack. Apparently not. What I want to do is go around and look for hobo code, because that might... Ah! Any hobo languages here? No. Alright, on to the next one. Hiram's. I think there was something here. Oh. You turn a street corner and duck behind a mailbox just in time to avoid being spotted by 3 tin Lizzies who are either squatting on a stoop or stooping on a squat. I'm bored. When's the last time we had a good rumble? Ages. But we got a non-aggression pact with the Doe boys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if we messed that up. What about the Glocklings? Want to fight some of them? They're too weird. You can't understand what she's saying. What? I can't hear you with that helmet on. Are you eating something under there? Sandwich. Ah! Ow! Why do you want to set Gabby on fire? What are you going to do? You're going to hit me. I would prefer if you didn't. But I would also like this tentacle to buzz off. Oh, I can throw more rocks. Sure. And haboozle. Stop hitting my bird! We need some healing. Eesh. And that's fine. I think I have regeneration, don't I? Thundering. I will never get tired of having people randomly zapped to death with lightning. Alright, well, seeing if we can't throw 2 rocks, I'll just hit someone with my saber. Can you heal yourself? Yes. Oh, that also heals me. That's nice. Not so nice. Ow! 3? Well, let's stop this fire nonsense, shall we? Yes, I think we shall. Kabooski! Yeah, we will survive. Well, Gabby might not, but ah! Okay. Well, I mean, 10 damage is 10 damage. Oh, the Tin Lizzie's chop shop. Okay. I'll take it. You managed to sneak up to the Tin Lizzie's hideout without anyone noticing. You aren't going to stay unnoticed for long, though. This place is crawling with Lizzies. Unless your first move is to turn tail and run, I guess. Looks terrible, but smells great. Prototype car freshener. Oh, stench armor! Ah! Exactly what I need. For finishing the quests at the park. Oh. This is a mockery. We insist on that you to all of us meat give. What? All of it? That's crazy. I guess that's a little extreme. Say instead of 3 meat. Get zapped on, fool! And throw a rock at your face. 12 and 13. It won't kill him, but yeah, it'll still do a nice bit of damage. 4 damage. Sure. Powski. Why are you hitting my bird? Ah, well. It's yeah, we can throw a rock at you to start, or we can just hit you and you completely waste our turn. Sure, flap slap. Ah. Okay, rock throw first. I could throw another rock, but this will finish it off. Gloggenhosen. Wee. Okay, I don't think I should be wearing my chef's hat. Magical weapon attacks. Yeah, that's kind of a. Yeah, let's go for more muscle. And then, oh, we should equip. We have it equipped. Aha! Boop. Ooh. Corinthia Beschenboschel, mayor of Ocean City, is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. A Cola War soldier. War always doesn't change. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated to in 1990 by the National Cola Association. The soldier of a new generation. Here's to all the brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Ocean City VCV. A statue of Daniel Ocean. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770, and on his deathbed in 1804, requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left, as he felt that was his better side. There we go, now you can get a look at it. It's a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. The statue, hand-chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Bobbert. He's got those statues clean. Thanks for all the help. Goldthwaite Park is looking ship-shape thanks to you. Take this for all your trouble. It's been lost and found for years. If whoever lost it was gonna find it, they would have found it by now. What? The kind of mood rings you're thinking of haven't been invented yet, and you're not sure how that makes you feel. Probably it makes you feel a different way every time you walk into a new room. I don't know if that was worth it, but I mean, it did give me a lot of meat. Was there any? Yes. Was there any hobo language around? Why are you looking smug now? Oh, well, you're not a... Oh, because he drank some of the tea, and the tea might have some, shall we say, infusions. I mean, the science center would likely... What would a hobo be doing in a science center? You ask yourself that, and then you enter to find that... No hobo science. Don't think there was anything down below. Inside the science center? Oh. You don't trust that pendulum enough to get any closer to it. Check out this gigantic pendulum. Edison coil? Tesla coil. Yeah, they... Make some potions? No. Oh! Okay. Where have we been? No, not that. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. 84. More muscle and more maximum hit points. Well, maximum hit points is definitely not bad. We could also sort of just go down this route and take this first. No, let's just scrap this. On the other hand, this gives melee weapon attacks, and I do that. Plus, I mean, it's a mysticality increase, so we might as well get that too. Did I see any signs here at Hiram's? I did, in fact, not. At least not outside. Oh. Okie dokie then. Chop shop? Oh, that's the, A man on the street does a big theatrical double take as you pass. Just wanted to get another look at her. Hey, whoa, now, how's the weather up there? Up where? You're taller than me. Up on the property ladder. I can almost see you. I almost can't see you up there. I suppose I do own a brownstone several. Gee whiz, well, I hope to join you in a brownstone of my own soon, but a fellow like me's got to sell if he wants in on the property ladder. Luckily, product I got nearly sells itself. What is it? Paperclips. Bam! That's a paperclip. Is it ever? I don't know if I need a paperclip right now. Guess your documents keep themselves from flying off in the wind. Guess your nose secures itself against wild odors. Okay, I'll buy one. Oh, wait, do I detect a change in humidity? I must be chasing the air up the property ladder. Yeah, didn't tell me the weather was this nice. So that's basically just a fight. Well, fridge factory. Oh. With the sinister three of these horrible fishmen come at you out of nowhere. Well, not nowhere. Two come at you out of an alley, and the third one crawls out of a nearby manhole. Fish hole? Yeah, I heard you the first time. Just gonna shove past him. I ain't got time for this malarkey. Get out of my way, chum. I don't... Eh? Oh, right. Well, we still haven't got... Oh, we got bragging, don't we? No. Snaggle Mills? I don't believe there was something here, but, I mean... It never hurts to check, that's for certain. Test kitchen. Oh yeah. We dealt with the doughboys, or at least... Alright, in the next one we shall go and explore the Tentacle House, but until then, take care.